Why, hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, guys.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, we're like doing a grand finals or something, right? Something like that.
Oh,
I think
really?
so.
Wait.
Oh,
I thought this was the Taco Bell. What the fuck?
Oh, right. We
Yeah.
had
I
things
take
to
your
do.
order, sir.
Yeah. Can I get a Crunchwrap Supreme?
That'll be $12.
Fuck! Inflation! Anyway, hi, hello, everybody. It is me, Pixel Wheezy,
Hey.
your host. I'm with Funderful and Trep, our runners today, and on comms, I'm joined by TSR Storm. Hi, guys.
Yay.
Yay, hello.
This was
Let's go!
this was all improv. We need to create a new improv group.
True.
Anyway, hi, hello. So today we have our grand finals, and it is going to be very exciting because there is a potential that this run today could be we could have two runs today. It's going to be very exciting. If Funderful wins, then that's it. That's GG. If Trep wins, that means we're started over, boys. We're doing it again.
Yep.
So there's a good chance that you could get a lot of content today. If Trep doesn't want to do 2 runs today, he could totally throw. But I don't think that's gonna happen. He won the last Banjo 100% tourney. I think he definitely probably wants to go home with another W. So
See about that. I wasn't in the last tourney, so
this is true.
Yeah.
not gonna go down easy.
This is true. This is why Funderful needs to also get his W. Sadly, I don't have prizes for you guys for this tourney. It will just be a virtual congratulatorial hand slap. So
Nice.
eventually, I think maybe for the next one, I'll try to gain a little bit more funds and try to get more prizes this time. But something that I could put physically in an envelope, so that way it doesn't cost me $400 to send out trophies. So, not that I did not enjoy it, but you know, soon. Anyway, I guess without further ado, let's get this show on the road. I think for today, I think we used Funder's audio last time, so Trev, I'm using yours today.
Let's go.
If I might mess around and try to do like who's in the lead for things like that. I just kind of like switch between because it'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
But we'll see. Anyways, are you guys ready to go?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. So on go ahead and get going, and I'll set you guys off into your respective places. Alrighty. 3,
All right.
2, 1, go. Good
Good
luck.
luck.
Good luck.
Okay. I'll
Alright.
turn on the audio as soon as I see them go. Ooh, synced. Let's go. I don't have to redo anything. All right, now I'm turning on Trep's audio. Yep. Alrighty.
And Trep is in the lead. No way.
Wow! Wow!
And now Trep's not in the lead.
Yep. Wow, look at that. Look at all that text talking. By the way, chat, is game audio good? Is it too quiet? I can turn it up. Just let me know. Goff under.
Funder.
Goff under. I think it might be a little too quiet. I'm gonna turn it up. It's at 125% on VLC. Alright, there we go. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, you know what? Talking makes it quieter. Okay, I'm turning it down a little. Is that just me? Like, I've played BK on Xbox like a ton back when I was younger, because that's like back when I was in high school. That was my preferred way of playing until I got on my N64. Has it always been where they reduce the audio? Have I just now not noticed that ever? Where they reduce the audio when talking?
I don't know. They did some weird crap on this version. Like the Jinjos are so loud for some reason when you collect them. And the audio is just kind of just really scuffed in some places.
Yeah, I never noticed
I don't
that.
know why.
I never noticed that on N64. I just realized, I was like, wow, this is really quiet. And then when Bottles was talking, I was like, And when he stopped talking
Yeah.
and it got louder, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you can adjust like the volume in the settings too, like in the pause menu.
Oh, interesting.
So maybe some runners have different settings. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, so before we get too far into this, I want to create a poll for today's tourney match. What team are you on for our world record runners? Team Funder, Team Trep. You know what? I'm gonna allow channel points per vote, and we're gonna do a 10-minute poll. So, chat, what team are you on? Are you on Team Funder, the N64 world record holder, or are you on Team Trep, the Xbox world record holder? Go. Team Funder or Team Zoomer? Does it make me feel? I feel bad because I feel like I'm older than everyone here in this voice chat. I think I'm older. I think I'm older than Funder, Trep, and Storm. I know I'm definitely older than Storm and Trep. I'm gonna turn this down because now it is loud. Okay, there we go. Yes, for those that don't know, today is world record versus world record. It's pretty cool. What is that Jinjo spray? I don't know.
It's the one from Banjo-Tooie. They just like put it in here because you know it's the Xbox port, I guess. Are you talking about the one on N64 or Xbox? Because the N64 one does look kind of cursed. But yeah, on Xbox they just use the Banjo-Tooie like model or sprite. Yeah.
The N64 one, they give them eyebrows.
Yeah, I know, it's so creepy. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. They're on something when they made that sprite.
Yeah. I kind of would like to see them, I don't know. I'd like to see them, like, retry. Like, not even if they remade it, like, just redo the Xbox version to be more, like, not janky, I guess. Even though we appreciate its jank and we're finding all of its jank. Nice Grublin, bro.
That jank lets me save 20 minutes at any percent. Yay!
Dude, I just noticed the fucking... Okay, because, like, most of us are speedrunners here. And now after looking at the N64 Jinjo sprites, dude. They've got this, like, really creepy grin that looks like...
Oh, it's awful, dude.
It's like their mouth goes really far, and it's like they're like, yeah, you just farted in the corner, huh? And right now, not even gonna open up a window. I just have to smell your shit. Like just keep that line in your head the next time you see a Jinjo grabbed and you're just looking at the sprite. They're just judging you from afar. At least the Xbox ones look kind of cute.
Yeah. Yep.
God. Oh, Jesus. We're 5 minutes into this run, and I've already lost my brain. All right, nice orange Jinjo, or orange space Jiggy from Funder. It's nice. They both seem to be doing okay. Trep's having a little bit of movement issues. I asked them both what they feel like they're most nervous about on today's run. And Trep was mentioning he feels nervous about just movement in general, which, sure, that's kind of what he's going through right now. And Funder just feels worried about the whole run, because since his world record, he hasn't been playing Banjo, which is understandable. When you get world record, you just kind of stop playing the game.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how they do. I mean, Funder could come in and still be very crispy and do very well, but yeah, I don't know. See, look at their faces. They're just looking at you like, yeah. You just took a shit, huh? And you're just not even gonna acknowledge it. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. It's we could very well still see two runs back to back today. Do I have the mental capacity for it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I guess since we're still in early game, how's your guys' day been? Stormed, how's your day been? I know for us, since we're in the same time zone, it's early in the morning still.
Yeah. I woke up like a couple hours ago. I was planning on going on a trip, but I ended up canceling, so now I'm here watching the great Banjo-Kazooie Grand Finals, so
This is your trip.
happy to be here.
Yeah, I woke up at 6. So, but that was not of my own will. It was of my kitten.
Oh, yeah. Cats do that,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Yeah. It's apparently going to rain here. It's very strange considering the dry heat of summer. I wish I had rain right now. I'm so tired of the sun.
Yeah. It's so bad here in Vegas. It's like 120 degrees like every day.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
I don't miss that. I used to live in Vegas. I don't miss that.
It's so bad. And then I have to go back to Phoenix in a couple months for school, and oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's-
you
I
live,
think it's
live
even
in a
worse.
live in a hot place, then you're like, go to Phoenix. You're like, I'm gonna live in a hotter place.
Yeah, yeah.
Sup, Thunder? It's gonna be a sick race. Yeah, it's pretty sick so far. Chat, there is a poll right now in the chat room. If you have not seen it, check your channel points. It should pop up there too. What team are you on? Team Funder, N64, or Team Trep, Xbox? Who do you want to see win today's tourney? That's basically where this is going. I voted on the poll just to make things go away on mobile. It didn't go away. Well, that's sad. Well, you still have like 4 minutes left of it. Maybe less. I don't remember. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, very good, very good. TTC early just... I kind of hate how... Nice TTC early. Very good.
Yeah, that was clean.
That was very clean. I kind of hate how you can't get like the jump off from the water as easier than it looks. Like to do that,
Yeah.
the beak bust is the one that I find the hardest. A lot of people say it's opposite. Like they're like, yeah, I have the hardest problem like getting into the clipping into the wall and then getting in the water. I'm like, I have never had an issue with that. It's beak busting into the freaking chest that's the hardest.
Interesting. Yeah, I think the hardest part for me is jumping in the water, so I have a pretty consistent way of doing it. I don't usually like just go directly up. I go right a little bit and then I like turn and then go up.
Yeah. I should mess with it eventually, but if I can get into the clip just fine, then who knows? Maybe I can find a way to get really good at getting into the actual level.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta find a big clip there, you know? Just get right in there.
Exactly. Walls are
That'd
just
be funny.
Walls are just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Going back to the heat though, we had some days that were over 100 degrees here earlier in the week, and that was brutal, but it was also humid. I know, as somebody who used to live in dry desert heat, I know a lot of people are like, it doesn't matter, heat is heat, it still sucks. I'm like, yes, but dry heat doesn't take away all of the moisture, or like, it takes away all the moisture out of your body, which sucks, and that's the worst part. But humid just makes you just feel so damn tired. It takes your energy away. And with dry heat, you can just be like, cool, I'm dry. I can just drink a shit ton of water and I should be okay most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got it off, I think in like Fort Lauderdale once, off a flight, and I almost died. I was like, oh my god. Florida is just the worst.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the humidity.
Yeah, humidity sucks. It's been pretty, I mean, since I live in Oregon, there's fucking trees and rivers and all that shit all around us, so it's humid all the time, but nothing like tropical humid. It's a different kind of humid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's humid over there too on the East Coast. Yeah. Yeah, my dad just went to Philly and he said it was like 100 degrees and humid, and I was like, well, That's what it's like over here at home. I feel you. It's not that much different. Oh no, Funder missed the Jiggy.
Oof.
They're kind of having like similar like time mistakes, only Trep's is like movement-wise, while Funder's is missing stuff occasionally. I mean, I think that was honestly the like only like worst mistake he's made so far, but either way, not too bad nonetheless. I just am excited for the fall. I just want fall weather back. I want 60 degrees, cloudy, with some rain. That's like 50 to 60 degrees is like my go-to. Because then I can wear shorts still and a hoodie, or I can wear pants and not have to fucking be miserable. Team Funder won. And Zoink contributed 1,000 channel points. See, now I can just tell Trep that no one likes him, and that's really sad. Guys, this mean. So mean. Can't believe you guys. I feel called out. No, it's just what it says. It literally said, contribute 1,000 channel points. You think I'm not gonna call you out? No, he missed bull jump!
Rip.
Stuff.
Damn. Yeah, that's a lot more consistent on Xbox too, because of the no lag.
Yeah.
So that sucks to see.
October in Minnesota is the best, but then we're all worried about what's coming. Wait, what's coming? What, the winter? Winter is coming?
Jon Snow in the chat.
See, I wish we had good winters here in Oregon. We kind of don't. Our winters is just really wet. We have like one snow day that lasts for like maybe 3 days, and the whole fucking state shuts down. And it's not even that much snow. It'll be like 3 inches of snow, and everyone loses their fucking mind.
What is snow? That's interesting.
Yeah. Somebody who lives in Vegas has never seen. Hey, that's actually not true. I've lived in Vegas when it snowed once. It was trippy.
Yeah, me too. I was very young though, but it happened.
Same. No, Thunder landed. Okay, so Thunder landed and Trep missed bolt jump. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of excited to see how this one turns out. Swampy is a good word to use, Harpy, in more ways than one. Because it feels swampy outside, and it feels swampy on the inside. And we all know what we mean by the inside. Swamp ass.
Swamp ass. Speaking of swamp, track 5.
Back in the swamp of my ass, don't thank me. Stop taking my jokes. I can't type that fast. Look, man, I'm just quick. What can I say? I am what you call witty.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to skip this sandcastle jiggy. You can do it with the bee, but she's not that fast, so.
Yeah. It's just tantalizingly close, you know?
Yeah. It'd be more worth on Xbox with their current route, because I don't think you even remotely go close to TDC with the bee.
The only way that you do is when you go for the statue jiggy.
Yeah, but you'd have to go into another room, so.
Yeah.
You know, so like 2 rooms basically. And it's really difficult to get into TTC lobby as the bee.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Oh, and if you did TTC early, you'd have to do TTC early again, which would kind of suck.
Oh, yeah, as the bee, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Trep's... Oh, no, this crab's bullying him. He's like, bro, are you kidding me? He's like, fuck you. I hate that crab.
You can't waste eggs on Xbox either. So it's just like, it's so frustrating.
That's tough. Yeah, because you guys have to get all the resources. Like, from the start. Like, Bottles doesn't give you anything. So you're basically living in resource, hell, purgatory.
Pretty much, yeah. Which is why we don't do FP early. I don't think. No.
Yeah. The feather usage isn't worth it. Because you just have to go out of your way to get more feathers. And that in itself can lose you a lot of time.
Yep. Definitely. Somebody just gotta find tech skip, and we're good to go. 5 minutes right there.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
crazy. Actually insane how much time tech skip would save for everything. And it's in the game still. It's just they damn did bind the L button. It's like the code is still there. It's still there. Just it's so ridiculous.
That's why I'm saying, like, imagine if they just, like, redid this. You know what I mean? Like, just redid the Xbox version and basically... I guess what I'm saying is, first of all, fix the audio issues that they used. That they obviously, scuffed on. Fix the, the key binding or the button bindings that they should have had. And then, what other things? There's a couple other things that Xbox has problems with. Not just...
I mean, people like the note saving, some people don't. Maybe just have an option.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, note saving is nice because that's... I mean, that was supposed to be intentional in the original game. So...
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just, like, thought maybe it was a good idea for people to go back and maybe get the notes again. To just, like, be able to, like, speedrun it, I guess. Try to... I don't know. But...
Like, even if they didn't remake the whole game, just, like, remastering it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, like, I mean, they could just do the Crash, Bandicoot, Spyro treatment. I mean, you're really just good to go. The only problem with that would be it would probably be on a completely different engine, so anything speedrun related would just be completely brand new, so...
Yeah, it would reset the playing field and be kind of nice.
Yeah, but also with remakes, a lot of people don't usually run it. Like, for example, like, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I mean, there's quite a few amount of people that run, like, the remake, but nobody really attached to this.
I feel like the Banjo community would be a different story. For all the BK runners out there, and I guess this kind of goes for everybody, but I know new people would probably be down to speedrun it. People who've never speedrun before. It would be like, because I guess what I'm trying to say is new people who have never speedrun before would probably be interested in speedrunning Banjo, but it's a lot harder to get your hands on a Banjo game. If you're like an original N64 version. Xbox being a little bit more accessible, but you still have to own an Xbox, and if you don't own an Xbox, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But if a new Banjo game were to be, a remake of this, for example, if a remake of this were to come out, it probably would be on Xbox, PC, and probably a Nintendo console. So that'd be the most widely accessible Banjo game. My question is for the speedrunners in chat, would you actually attempt running a remaster or remake of this game? Well, I guess remaster is the Xbox version. I guess a remake. I probably would. I'd give it a fair shot.
Alright, me too. I probably wouldn't, like, actually commit to it, though. I'd probably just, like, do a couple runs. But, yeah, it'd be fun to run for, like, maybe a month. Unless, like, there's something really unique about it that grabs our attention, which is probably not.
Guess it depends on system and changes made. Let's just say that the changes made are what would make the game the most optimal in a casual form. So, oh no, that sucks for Trep.
Damn. Yeah. He's like, oh. Yeah, this is so dumb.
Okay.
When you just miss it. He's okay, though.
I feel like any remaster would do something with stop and swap. Most people would probably just shit out a few runs, then go back to running their console of choice. Yeah, that's probably that's kind of what I would think too, Asmi. I guess it would depend on how fun the route would be and how long it would take. You know what I mean? If we look at it as like quality of life changes for one, so note saves are there. Note saves are there. Load zones are there. Skipping text are there. And I mean by load zones are faster load zones similar to Xbox. And
So they'd probably, I don't know. They might not be instant. They probably would be kind of long because if everything's remastered, but
oh, fair, yeah. But the games nowadays, I mean, with this, I mean, even with newer
yeah, SSD
models and
stuff,
stuff, yeah, newer stuff, I don't think load zones would be that big of an issue.
Yeah.
And since the worlds are still small enough that even the amount of stuff that's in there, regardless of how well the models look and stuff, it would still be fine. I feel like clips would be out in the remaster. Yeah, but of course, these things would have to be discovered. You know what I mean? It would be a very slow crawl until a lot of things are discovered.
Yeah, it would be completely different. Like nothing would probably be the same. If it runs on a completely different engine, similar to I think like the Crash and Spyro games, yeah, everything's gonna have to be pretty much built from the ground up again. Other than like probably just like consistent routing from, you know, like N64 and Xbox.
FFM would definitely be patched out if Remake came out. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I could see them though, knowing how. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
this. I
agree with you. Yeah, I
I-
could see them actually adding FFM as an option.
Yes, right, exactly. Like, I definitely think that they would, because Bottles gives you the option of, do you already know all your moves right at the start of a game like this? So they probably would have an option where you're like, okay, once you beat the game, you have that capability of having all your moves available to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
So it's like a thing that isn't unlocked until you've already beaten the game. I could see them definitely 100% doing that. Also, with PC games, you always have to consider load times varying depending on people's systems. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That's what kind of sucks about PC speedrunning, but, you know, there's ways around that. Just subtract loading from final time and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no, Trep. He stood there for a second. He's like,
Oh,
bro.
my. This is me every time I do any percent. I swear I can never get that jump. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Palm tree sucks. I've kind of learned to just, like, jump at the, like, corner of where that palm tree is, at that little polygon. I would just love to see it. I think it'd be a lot of fun to still run a remaster of this game, you know? Or
Yeah.
remake, I should say, not remaster, because I keep using that word wrong. But I don't know. I think it'd be fun for a little while, yeah. Now, if realistically we found a lot of skips to kind of make a remake more enjoyable to run, because it would definitely be very painstaking at first.
810 skip is found the first day. That'd be funny.
Okay, can I ask, how much does 810 skip save anyway if it were theoretically possible on N64 and Xbox?
Probably like 40 minutes or something. It'd be absolutely insane. If it was
Really?
possible on Xbox, my god, the run would be like less than 10 minutes.
What do you, well, I'm talking for 100%?
Oh, 100%? I'm talking about any percent.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean for like, how much would it save in 100% for 810 skip? Probably like nothing, right?
Nothing, no.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be worth.
I'm just curious.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about dog skip too.
Dog
That
skip.
would probably be because on Xbox you can't do it, so you'd actually have to get 25 jiggies.
Yeah.
Now that would suck. That would be bad.
I forgot to ask you, Storm. Can you hear the game?
No.
No. I tried to do
It's okay,
something.
though.
I tried to do something different to where it could be heard, but oh well.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see because it's a possibility. Now, I guess what I could say is let's just have a new Banjo game that we can all get our hands on and not a remake. Because then, if it was a new game, a lot of people would be more drawn to it.
Yeah.
New worlds, and new overworlds would be a whole different story. As if any of this is ever going to happen. Yeah, true.
And yeah, the most likely thing to happen, like anything Banjo related, game-wise, is probably like Tourney on Nintendo Switch Online, which would be fantastic because it'd save so much time. But
Yeah. If it
that's
had,
not really
if
anything of
it-
substance.
If it had no lag.
Oh yeah, it will probably, but the loading zones will probably be like slightly longer, and then input delay would suck.
I'm
And
surprised
there'll
Tourney
probably be
is.
some things.
Surprise 2 isn't on NSO yet. I'm sure it'll come out like when Switch 2 comes out.
Yeah, DK64 is not on NSO yet either, so it's kind of weird.
I imagine that these games are going to come once. Fixing 2 emulators too much work for Nintendo.
Yeah,
so
that is true, Asmi. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough version, but it's gonna be faster, and I think people are gonna want to try it, like DK64.
Unless they're working with Rare to make it more.
Oh hell no, they're not. No.
No. I mean, like, I'm curious. Unless they're having like a handful of like people to make those 2 games run a tiny bit better on that emulator.
I don't think so. I think I mean, maybe they could be like, they could ask somebody, but the people that know would probably be like Chris Sutherland, and he works at, you know, I think what, Playtonic now, so he's not even at Rare anymore. So that would be kind of awkward to call him up and be like, hey, we need some help on Banjo-Tooie NSO, you know?
Yeah.
But,
well, no, I mean, it's not like I'm saying like they're remaking or anything. What I mean is that they're just they obviously have a team that they have for putting these games on NSO, optimization wise and stuff. So they probably have a team that have that. And so if anything, if it's something that they're like, hey, we want this game on NSO, it's not running that great, they probably have, you know, they probably would reach out to original devs for questions and be like, hey, how should we go about optimizing this?
I don't think they do that at all.
I don't think they do that at all. Oh my gosh, Funder actually missed one of these.
Oh, yikes.
These are world record runners.
Yeah. And we got Twinklies. We're doing Twinklies casually now.
Yeah. Is FP early for real that easy? FP early looks a lot easier than it is.
Yeah, it's one of those like tricks that I feel like once you first start doing it, it's like really difficult, but once you know, get it consistently and you have your own setup for it, it's just easy. You don't ever fail it, so.
Yeah. I saw Gamer Noob, you said you're like, yeah, I think I saw you in chat say, wow, I just realized, yeah, I realized how easy GGM early is for Tooie. GGM early compared to FP early are like,
oh my god,
vastly different. Vastly different.
GGM early is like so easy.
Yeah.
And it depends on what side of the grate you're on too.
Yeah.
For how easy it is.
FP early is definitely much harder.
Yeah.
It can be very inconsistent if you don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta do that Cauldron FP early and you're good to go, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Totally lose 12 seconds and then you can get in that level easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Honestly, though, that's a good way for people who don't know how to do FP faster than...
Yeah. Or if you play on PAL, you can just go against the wall and you just clip, so...
Imagine Xbox had bit clips.
I know, that'd be insane, dude.
Imagine,
awesome.
dude, imagine.
Dude, I should find that. That'd be great.
You should find that. Wait a minute. I think you did.
Oh shit, I did.
You did?
Damn.
You did, though. You gotta, you gotta stop having these brain farts, Storm. Because
Yeah.
I know you got into an accident. I know you forgot your name. But your name is TSR Stormed, not whatever your real name is. It's TSR Stormed, and you found Xbox bit clips, okay?
Oof. I got hit in the head.
Yes, Gamer Noob. Xbox does have bit clips. Granted, only right now it only has MM early, but
You could have CCW early.
Yeah.
I just gotta figure out how to do Python, so. But yeah. Get IRL plants. Oh my god, dude. Yep, I got hit by a llama and I. No.
A llama?
Yeah.
Dude, what did you do to piss off that llama?
Ran him over.
Oh, shit. I didn't know llamas were roaming free in Vegas.
They just do.
That's where
They
they're doing all
escape.
their gambling.
Yeah. Don't mess with the llamas. That's what I'm saying.
I like how Trep shot the egg forward and killed the buzz bomb. He's supposed to be dead! Oh, man. I should see how their times are looking right now. Okay, so Funder has lost 20 seconds so far, and definitely will be more after FB. Trep is hiding how much time he has lost. He's not showing how much time he's, like, lost versus how much he's gained. But he's, like, 2 minutes off his sum of best. And it's climbing.
Yeah. I don't know, does Trep have I think, yeah, he has a 153 sum of best, I think.
He does, yeah, and it's his best possible right now is a 155.18.
Jesus, then he failed the bolt jump, and what else did he do? I don't even know. He did stuff. His movement is
nice fucking no reg.
Yeah, I know. The hip, dude. Somebody do this. Make a hitbox viewer, please. It would be so awesome to see like the crappy hitboxes in this game.
A hitbox viewer would be nice.
It's actually, this game needs it the most. Like, out of any game I've ever played, please, somebody make a hitbox viewer.
Well, that would probably be more possible once the decomp's done, right?
Yeah, I mean, Wet Aerobi could do it, but, you know, it just takes a lot of effort.
Yeah. I need Wet Aerobi to make save states in Grunty Fight, please.
That would be sick.
He knows how to.
That'd be kind of hard.
I asked him if it was possible. He said, yeah, it's possible. It's just...
I mean, he can do anything. You just gotta have motivation to do it. I mean, he doesn't even need the decomp, honestly. He's so good with assembly code that he doesn't even need it. He's said that several times. It's actually crazy, like, to be at that level.
Yeah. That's all I want. That's all I want is Grunty Fight save states. For favor. Please.
Just do it on emulator. No.
But then I'm not getting I'm not getting the true feel.
That is true. Yeah, you got that no lag experience. You can't. It's too toxic.
Sounds like he might actually be a robot. I bet Pixel wouldn't even do Grunty Fight practice even with save states. I think you're wrong, Zoinks. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong 100%. Because, okay, here's the thing. I actually think it'd be really funny to be the only sub-2 runner with a 4-minute plus Grunty Fight. I would love to have that happen because I think it would be the funniest thing. Because then I just give Asmi an aneurysm. But I still want. I don't like having a bad Grunty Fight. I don't like it. So I want to get better at it. Yeah. And the one thing that I lose the most time in is shooting the eggs in the fucking statue. The Ginger statues, not Ginginator.
Me too.
It's the worst.
People say the flying section is the worst. The statues are way worse.
Oh, 100% the worst.
Yeah. It's like so laggy. But on Xbox, it's actually so free.
The Grunty Fight, or the flying section for Grunty is so much easier than the eggs, because the eggs are a lot harder to aim. You have a smaller hole to aim for. The eggs are shooting more to the right than they actually are. And for the flight section, just aim ahead of Grunty. Like, you know the pattern she goes in. Just aim ahead, and you're going to hit her. That's all you need to do. Her hitbox is the size of a freight train. Just don't miss. It's easier said than done. I've had a hard time fighting her or hitting her in the flight section, but still, the principle is still the same. I'm only 230 plus runner doing lifeboat jump. That sounds like me when I was doing. That was like me when I was doing soft lock. When I first started out, I was the first one to do. I was one at that time range to do. I was doing soft lock, and people were like, "Why are you doing this?" I'm like, "I don't know. It looked cool. Shut up." I can't wait you to fuck up flying section in your next 10 runs now. Look, I'm doing runs later today, depending on if I have to watch 2 runs, and I'm gonna practice Grunty fights, Thunder. That's what I'm gonna do. Practice Grunty fight today. I'm gonna make sure I'm not fucking up the flying section. but I refuse. You don't even need fall bit clip to do soft lock. There's a route that you can do that incorporates soft lock without having to do fall bit clip biting. Shout out a Banjo runner. I'm shouting out you know what? I'm gonna shout out Funderful. The guy got world record. Look, guys, he got world record on N64 after freaking what was Lasby's world record 3 years ago? Yeah, that's pretty damn cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna also do a shout out for Trep too, because holy hell, still also like getting 2 world records back to back, essentially, last year.
Yeah. I mean, that was a. I remember posting his world record he got at Paste to Reddit, and everyone loved it. So that's really cool. Made a lot of people happy. But
shout out the most recent runner to get world record. Are you talking about Hag? Hag doesn't need shouting out.
Hag. Yeah. Hag is too famous for this stream.
Hag
He's
never
got all those bands.
I thought it was Falcon.
Yeah, that is true. Falcon just got another no bit clips
record. Again, another person who does not need that much shouting out. Both bad options. Pixel getting to Grunty, though, it probably won't happen in his next 10 runs. You're not wrong, Sophie. You're not wrong. But I don't need you to lob statements at factual statements at me as if they're insults. Okay? I don't need to hear it. It has to be someone taking over world record. It's a rule I just made up so we don't have to shout out Falcon. True. Alright, how much time has Thunder lost to this FP? Not as much as I thought he was going to lose. 21 seconds. So he's consistently lost 20 seconds in his last 3 splits. So Thunder 1 is your world record. So much spice today in chat. Alright, here we go. MMM early. Early.
Early. Main menu moves early. Let's go.
Yeah, main menu moves.
Yeah. DK64 stuff. I don't even run that game. But it's a cool game.
What was it? I was reading chat. I completely blocked out
I was just saying DK64.
Oh, yeah.
Good speed game.
I'm going to try that eventually. Once I'm done with BK and Banjo-Tooie. I'll probably learn DK64 when I'm learning Banjo-Tooie. Because I'm not going to really care too much between those 2 categories. I am not going to put as much effort into Tooie and any other game as much as I put in effort for BK.
Yeah.
So like I don't care about like, because right now I need to focus all of my time on getting sub 2, and that's gonna take a lot of effort and time, especially now that I'm still knee deep into boot camp. That if I go and try to learn anything else, I'm just gonna be taking away from getting a good time on BK. He failed it once.
Ooh, yikes. Okay, so yeah, Trep's about to do MMM early as well, so let's see how it goes for him. This is some time save here for Trep.
I also realized Mumbo looks really creepy in his icon in this.
Yeah. What, on Xbox? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I honestly think Mumbo kind of looks creepy on N64 as well.
Yeah.
But until they changed his model for Banjo-Tooie.
Is Trepser winning? No, not at the moment.
No. Alright, so
He's getting his. He's
Late
getting
frame.
yeah. Missed a pause. Okay, got it.
There we go. Just 2 more punches.
Oh
Oh no!
no! You got a 2. Yeah, you can. No,
Oh
you got a 2
yikes!
frame.
And
I
Trep's about to
saw
go
that.
into.
I saw that, dude. I saw that happen. I was like, that's tough, dude.
Oh yikes! Yeah, this is where. This is the
That's 2 fails.
downfall of playing on a GameCube controller, unfortunately.
Those punch cancels.
Yeah, I tried switching to a GameCube, but dude, the freaking bit clips are just so dumb on GameCube. Alright. Let's
Okay.
see how Trep goes. Trep could also fail it a lot.
Yeah. Okay, early frame.
Okay, yeah, so this is good.
Okay, got that pause. Got his punch cancel. Okay, got his another. Yeah, he's doing really good on this early frame. Didn't
Oh,
miss
wow.
a single.
Everything frame perfect.
Literally
Oh my God.
everything frame. And it got all of his. Wow, that sucks. All right, we're in. He got all.
Almost
He got
every-
all of his punch cancels, all of his pauses, like perfectly.
Yeah, I think he might have missed 1 punch cancel there, or maybe I'm wrong.
No, I
he's
don't think
supposed
he
to do
did.
3 there, right?
You are supposed to do 3. Did he do 4? I thought
think
he did.
4, yeah.
I thought he did 3.
Oh,
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me the pauses on this one because I don't know.
I don't even remember.
This is your thing.
I don't know. It was on the computer and I saw it and I was like, "Hey, Trep, use this."
This was you discovered this.
I don't know. He's doing the trick.
I don't even know the pauses.
Me neither. So this is early frame, I think.
You just
'Cause
told me you don't
do
know.
the beak barge. Well, I didn't know like the exact like pauses though.
Storm, I don't trust you anymore.
I honestly, this kind of just came out of my ass. So it just happened one day. I was just like, "Oh, what's this? What are these numbers on my computer?" First try, nice.
All right, that brought him up a lot. It's a bit closer now.
Do you think Ring Rush could do MM early? Maybe, I don't know. I bet he could. I mean, I've never actually done late frame on console, so for Xbox MM early.
I give up following the MMM bit clip. They're tight, goddamn. Honestly, I actually think MMM early is really fucking easy. Like, it's really easy to learn. I was able to. It's really funny. I was able to teach you, Stormed, pretty well.
Yeah.
It's
really
not.
easy, yeah.
It's really not that hard as long as you just know how to pause. If you could just get your timing on pausing, it's really not that hard. Are you sure Trep isn't ahead right now? I mean, they're.
Yeah, I would say he's probably ahead now, right? I mean,
Let's
he's
see.
lost.
I'll look at best possible times. Yeah, he's ahead. He's ahead technically
yeah.
by best possible time now.
Yeah, Funder is like I think still 40 seconds off of Trep's best possible time.
157 something. Was
Yeah.
Funder's.
Yeah, because Trep has like for at least some of best, not best possible time.
Oh.
Some of best Funder has like a 154, like 30 something, 36.
Funder
I don't
has
know.
Funder has a 154.29 sum of best.
There you go. Yeah,
Trep has a 153.51.
yeah, so around 30 seconds.
And best possible time for Trep right now is 155.36. Best possible time for Funder right now is 157.13. They both got Napper skip. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Although it doesn't really.
Xbox One exclusive, by the way. That crashes the game on Xbox 360 for some reason.
Weird. Also, is Napper
Yeah.
skip even worth it on Xbox still? Because no, because
Yeah.
you still have to talk to. You still get the tick skip either way, but it skips the jiggy jig. So yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is it's pay to win. Technically, yeah.
Yes, this is pay to win. Yep. He got that series. I think he's playing on Xbox One, but he's got a series controller, so this is definitely pay to win.
Is the series controller easier?
It's just better than the Xbox One controller. It has better grips, better handling.
It's also hairpin triggers as opposed to analog triggers too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Hairpin triggers better than analog triggers.
Yeah, and you can just go right to your local Walmart and get an Xbox Series S controller. Not sponsored.
But why would you go to Walmart? That's gross.
You can get. I got my controller from Walmart, and I got it for like $30 off.
But then you have to go to Walmart, and I'd rather sell a kidney. My kidney. I'd take my own kidney out and sell it. I hate Walmart. The silence.
Walmart.
The silence on the store. This just was good. Why would you sell your kid's knee? That's cruel. It's worth a lot. What can I say? Just play on your Steam Deck. You know what's funny, Asmi, is I've actually considered putting... Nice 51. I've considered putting the Banjo practice ROM on my Steam Deck. But... I'm sure I wouldn't I wouldn't be able to get any sort of like optimal playtime on it, like movement and stuff. It'd be nice if I could have it be 1-to-1, because then I could just sit on the comfort of my couch and not have to get up and go to my gross ass office half the time when it's super hot in the summer and suffer. It'd make practicing a lot easier. Some of us need new knees, okay? Yeah. Asmi is in need of knees. He's of need of needs. Ah, that sneeze fucked me up. Can't breathe now.
Heading into the church.
I was laughing at my
Let's
own
do that.
joke. I was laughing at my own joke, Asmi. Okay, I can do that. I'm an adult. A dead Gobi? Good. Gobi needs to be dead and then also beaten with a stick.
No. I like Gobi. He's okay. He's chill.
He's kind of a prick.
Nah, I mean, we kind of just like harass him the entire time, so.
Yes. But he deserves it. Actually, to be fair, if there's any character we need to pick on, it's Waza. He's a racist.
That is true, yeah. That's why we just delete him in the DDA file. We just hate him. We're just like, we banned him from speedruns.
That's fair. Someone needs to do a model swap of Gobi in FP and Waza in Gobi's. So that way we can, you know, break Waza's back.
That would be kind of cool. BK randomizer, maybe?
What if all the other brown berries ever interacted with just smell very bad? I don't know. I don't like the way he says brown bear. That's kind of racist, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's very targeted. Because he's got no problem with freaking Boggy, so I don't know what he's on about.
Must have been Schlongster in a fursuit. If he interacted with furries, I understand the hate. But Waza himself was also a furry. Oh my gosh, Trep.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Oh my god. Trep, stop. Stop it. I wish I could do, you know what, actually, Since I can't think of any other good predictions for the rest of this run, I'm actually going to do a prediction right now, chat. This is going to be the prediction of all predictions. Who's going to win this race? We have not done this. And all of the tourneys that I have hosted. So that means we're going to do... I'm going to make it a fucking long prediction of 20 minutes. Not doing the full 30. We're going to do it. 20-minute prediction. Go now. Who is going to win this race? Who's ahead? Probably right now, Trep. But if Trep wins, that means we're in for another race. Chat, get your predictions in. Dump all your points into who do you think is going to win. Into Lago. I'm surprised Funder doesn't do 1 health well. Maybe it's because he was just playing it safe, which is smart.
Yeah. I think Trep still does 3 health sandcastle. Or no, is it 4 or 3? I don't know. But I know he'd like purposely doesn't do the optimal damage route for a TTC or something.
Oh, really? He doesn't do 2 health sandcastle?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done a who wins prediction. Mostly because I don't like to do that because it's a long-ass fucking run. What's the point? But now we're actually kind of close, you know? We're halfway through the game, and I've got no other fun predictions for the rest of this run, so might as well. Might as well. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream today, I don't have a prize for these 2 runners today. I do want to do them in the future. I don't know what I could do. My wife does have a 3D printer, so I could always probably model a like a little, maybe a little honeycomb with a jiggy in the middle would be kind of cute. And then I could just like print that. It's just like a little disc, and I could just slip that into an envelope, you know, something easy to ship, and it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg. But as me, I like physical prizes. It's cool. Fuck, man, I'm sneezy today. You're a material girl? Typical? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you, Boone. Tourney winners should get mod in the Discord. Solid prize. I actually think like a roll, like a colored roll would be really cool for like the speedrunning Discord, as opposed to like the Banjo Race Discord. I wish you could do like multicolored, you know, rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, it would be kind of cool to have like a world record roll or something. People that get the world record.
Maybe we can mention it to the other admins like GoGo.
We are admins. So
we are admins. We can do that.
We can just do it.
True. That's what the prize was for the previous league seasons.
Elitist? Oh yeah, that probably is true. I don't know.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if they won, they could just get a roll color. I think that'll be kind of neat for this. I'll do that.
Yeah.
What color? Well, this is purple. Maybe they get... Is there a purple? Oh, it's Grunt.
It's Granny's Revenge.
Granny's Revenge. Damn. That's why kind of... That's kind of
yellow. I think Nuts and Bolts is yellow, but like honestly, you could probably just steal Nuts and Bolts.
Well, I could use a gold. Let them choose the color.
Yeah, something like that. Yellow, gold.
Let them choose color?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will, actually.
It's just gonna be the exact same color. It's their role right now.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I think I'll do that temporarily for this season. But, yeah. I guess I'll talk about it now, because I was going to mention it for after the race, because I have some announcements I have to save for the end of the tourney, but I guess I'll just talk about it. Speaking of BK League, the next BK League season and the tourney, I think I want to do the next BK League season in January and go the same way that we did this year. I kind of like having it start in January for the BK League, go until March, and then have the next tourney start, or was it April? I can't remember when the BK League Season 5 ended, but it was start in January, end in April, March, April, and then start the tourney in May and end it in July. Because this is so far, I think, the fastest tourney we've done thus far. And 12 people actually feels pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think 12 was a good number of people. It lasted from May 6th to July 13th. That's pretty damn good if you ask me.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not a year-long season. It'd be starting January, go to March to April. Like a 3-month season. You can maybe play with the pre-tourney season lengthen or shorten it, depending on how many people fell about this year. Yeah. The numbers will have to change because if, sorry, pardon me if I'm sounding way congested. Those sneezes kind of screwed me today. It would definitely, that's kind of why I wanted to do, like, you know, like, this is, like, the end-all for, like, a lot of, like, tourney or BK League season for the year, right? So people, if they want to continue running Banjo, they could do so on their own time from now until the end of the year. If they want to take a break from now to the end of the year and wait for the BK League season, season 6, which will probably start in January, then at that point, then they can take their time, start in season 6, do as many runs as they possibly can, get as many points as they want, and then they can start join the tourney if they're so willing by when May rolls around. Shout out to Funder for dealing with that mummy beautifully. It's rare you see such confidence in the best backup. Hell yeah. What's up, Oxy? How's the race going? It's been kind of memey so far. Kind of memey. Trep is ahead currently, but we can't really say by how much.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell. It's either he's up by a lot or he's up by not so much. I mean, if you're looking by best possible times, he's ahead by 2 minutes, but I really don't think... Oh my god! Oh, no, dude! Commentator curse, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!
He needs to go into the moat. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go into the moat.
I'm so sorry!
No, what is he doing? No, go into the moat. Maybe, will he not have enough feathers or something?
Maybe. I don't know how many feathers he has.
Yikes.
He did in the moat.
Oh, wait, did he do it? He failed it twice? What?
All right, I'm gonna make a couple notes here because Funderful notes, and I gotta make some Trep ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Asmi. I don't think a lot of people know about that. So maybe it could be faster. It's not as hard as you think, Zoink. It's not that difficult. It would be kind of precise-ish, but it's like, you can get consistent at it. Yeah, again, we're just Zoomers and we don't have that ancient knowledge, so. Yeah, I like rediscovered that because somebody made a Reddit post being like, oh, I got the washing machine on top of the water pyramid with the water in, or whatever, and the door was open. And I was like, oh, you can just hit the button in flight and get up there and recreate the image. It wasn't actually that solution. They apparently, like, used one of the mummy hands to, like, damage their way up the, water pyramid without speed shoes or something. So.
Why?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm writing stuff down. Why?
You're good.
Bolt jump fail. What else did Trep miss? He missed a bunch somewhere. So he missed bolt jump. There was another thing that he missed.
I think he, like, the chest in TTC.
Oh yeah, TTC chest. Failing.
Yeah, feathers. That's what Trep said. That's what I thought too. Or is he talking about why he couldn't do the moat versus the route? I don't know. But yeah, just Xbox is so tied down with the route because of having to collect feathers. So.
All right. FB. Feathers don't take a lot of time to detour. I feel like that would depend on the feathers and the area you're in, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Evie?
Witch is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Sure, but you have the whole game before Gobi's Valley to grab feathers. Fair. And you only need to grab them if you think you're going to fail, right? So.
I don't think so. Let me actually, I have the exact timings for the text boxes. Hold on, let me pull that up real quick.
To be honest, I kind of have no idea what you guys are talking about.
So, flight is probably about, it says 12 seconds, or about 13 seconds here, but it's probably like 11 seconds, 11 and a half seconds, because of the text box being pulled up. But, yeah, loses about 11. But then you can skip the other text boxes too. It's just like that very first text box for teaches you that you can't skip. So yeah, about 11 seconds. 11 seconds on English, 14 seconds on German, and it's actually faster on French, fun fact, in isolation. That specific text box saves like 2 seconds.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, just works out like that.
Oxy's like, French, eh? It would be really wild just if you could just skip the text in Xbox. It would easily be the more faster platform.
It would, yeah, it would be 5 minutes of free time save, pretty much. Yeah, it would be insane. That's what I've always like thought about is like, I don't know, what if like text skip was on Xbox? Do you think people would actually play on Xbox more, like as?
I have said this. I have said this since the start of my speedrunning career. I would run Xbox if I could skip text. But that's because I'm impatient and I hate just sitting there. Hate fucking sitting there.
I should time the loading zones on N64 because it'd be funny if it's like even longer than Xbox text boxes.
I don't even
like,
think it's a
including-
generational thing, Zoinks. I just think it's just a brain problem.
I don't know. People are.
Oh no!
I think it's like it's not because people, people just like N64. Like they just want to play on a Nintendo console. I feel like they don't, they're there for.
Oh my god.
Oh
Trep.
no! Yikes!
Oh my god,
Oh my
Trep,
God.
Trep! Trep!
This is big yikes.
Yeah, it's that simple. That is it, Asme. It's really truly that. People just want to play on the console they prefer. I don't really care what I would play on. I would want to play on the most like optimal console possible. That's me. So if Xbox ended up being where you could get faster times in a more optimal way, then yeah, I would probably play on Xbox. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, but the thing that drives me nuts is I can't skip text, and that's just me. That's just a me problem because I hate sitting there waiting for text. It drives me up the wall, and that's just I think. I would honestly argue that's an ADHD thing myself, just because having to just sit there and hold A and just look at the screen and not save any time by just skipping it because I'm so used to skipping it on N64. It just drives me nuts. I'm just like, bro, let me skip the fucking text. So if text skip was a thing on Xbox, I'd probably run on Xbox because then I can get those faster times on Xbox, more free because it would be more free on Xbox. Granted, I do love the N64 version, and I do prefer that routing. After watching Xbox's routing, it looks neat and interesting, but I kind of love how clean 100% FFM is on N64. It feels, besides doing like...
Is it like doing everything at once?
Yeah, instead of like doing MMM, like besides MMM early, it just feels more like you're playing the whole game in order. And BGS.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, BGS and MMM early aside, it just feels like you're playing the game from start to finish as it was intended really fast. Xbox, you're kind of all over the place, which isn't a bad thing. But like I said, you're all over the place. It just doesn't feel coherent, you know?
Yeah. Which is why a lot of people don't like running any percent, because it's a lot of that same all over the place, you know? Because you're not meant to beat the game with, you're supposed to have 94 jiggies to beat this game, and now that's down to 5, you know?
Yeah.
So... or to 1 if you just do the faster route. Or is it faster? I think it's like 3 seconds slower or something, but...
I have no idea.
The one where you do BGS early as BK.
Oh, big clip. Yeah, because you can big clip
Yeah.
BGS.
Yeah. I think Asmi said it loses like 3 seconds, so...
Yeah. Wheezy, I miss you, man. How's your little one doing? He's good. He's no longer shitting everywhere. And pissing everywhere. He's now just a rambunctious little kitten who wakes me up in the middle of the night sometimes, and that's basically it. But other than that, life's good. I'm just busy. Just busy all the time. And I'll be more busy, sadly, as life goes on within the next, couple weeks. So it makes me a little more stressed, but, happy life. I'm still trying to fit in more streams as I can. If Trep wins today, and we have to do another, run, I won't be streaming, because then I'll have to watch another race. But if Funder wins, I'm going to go live and do runs myself. So we'll see.
So Funder win.
I would like to do runs today.
Yeah, so get it over with. Kill Trep.
End it. Well, I want Trep to win. Well, I want someone to win. I don't really care who.
Yeah, I think 8-Bit told me Asmi was like a second faster or something. Now, I don't know.
Goth
But-
under.
Yeah. BGS early though, the bit clip, like the setup isn't hard at all, but just the navigation to the, it's just bad. It's very, very dumb.
If only Asmi told you just now 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I thought I just responded to it, right? You said it was like almost faster. Because of the new routes. Like no Sphinx anymore. I can only see like I'm reading chat off of Pixel's like Discord stream, so
Oh,
it kind of
really?
goes away after a second.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you were reading. He
Yeah.
said, last time I timed it was 5 seconds slower, but it's very ambiguous now and potentially faster due to a lot of newer routes and strats.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. And then you got the Xbox route, which is just doing 2 frame perfect tricks that save like a minute each, so. And nobody's done it because it's dumb.
See, this is why I don't really like any percent too much. There's too much.
Exactly.
It's too
Yeah, I know.
fucking like. I don't
When
know.
you break the game, you know, you can't expect it to be, you know, too easy.
I don't know. I've just never really been attracted to any percent that much.
Yeah, I mean, 100%, that's the way you play the game, you know? That's how everyone usually plays it casually. Because that's the only way to beat the game, is to pretty much get every, you know, collectible, so.
Tui's a bit
That's what-
different. Tui's a bit different
Yes,
though when
yeah,
it comes to
that's what I was about to
80%.
say.
Like, I love Tui on a casual level. I think I enjoy Tui a lot more than I do BK. But if I'm going to play Tui, I do want to get everything, but speedrunning that game on 100% sounds like a fucking nightmare. I don't want to do it. I don't ever want to do it.
I heard it's easier than no DCW, allegedly, by GDO. So, I don't know.
But I've always
Apparently
heard
there's some stuff you don't do in Hundo that you do in no DCW or something.
I don't know. No DCW I've always heard is a more fun run compared to 100%. So, oh my gosh, Funder. No, brother.
Oh,
Oh no.
he's gotta go over to the ladder. But yeah, I feel like though Mario 64 is definitely still any percent focused because you only need 70 stars to beat the game, and there's 120, so you don't need 50 of them. That's still an any percent focused game, like casually.
Yeah.
Like you don't get every star on the stage and go to the next one with Mario 64. I don't think that's like the game plan at all
No.
when playing that game. Because you're not you know, you can just go anywhere. With this game, you're required to get all the notes, so you have to stick around. Unless you play on Xbox, but.
Tui would be a more fun speedrun than BK if it didn't have a million years of cutscene, long-ass load times, lag everywhere, and a shit ton of RNG. Right. Like, if I could skip the cutscenes, if I could... I mean, if the RNG elements were controlled to some extent, then at least the Xbox version of Tui, which, in my opinion, is the more fun
I
way
don't
to
get
play
why
that game.
people don't. I don't get why people don't run that version. I just don't. Like it's. I get like.
If
you
I'm
know,
gonna run,
lag.
if I'm gonna run 100% Tui, I think I would do Xbox 100%.
Yeah, it's so much better. It's like I don't like lag reduction. Just personally, some people like it, which is great, but I don't particularly like doing lag reduction strats that much. I think it's just such a freaking boomer ass thing to do.
Like-
Maybe that's just my zoomer in me, but
The lag on Tui on N64 is what drives me nuts.
It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's so bad. But I've been playing the Japanese version. I don't know. People have like, I don't know, they've had like conflicting reports about it, but I feel like the lag's like better on Japanese. I don't know if they like patch something or it's just weird. It's just better. I don't know why. I feel like there's just less lag.
On the N64 version?
Yeah, like on Japanese.
Huh.
It's weird. Like I maybe they fixed something. They took a month to make the Japanese build, so they might have fixed something. Like maybe some optimizations in the code or something. Maybe it was compiled differently. That can be a big proponent or component. Because I think like with the Perfect Dark decomp, they compiled it with modern, like a modern compiler, and you should see it. It like runs so much better. Like there's like barely any lag, and it's running on an N64. Like
Huh.
there's some like weird compiler issues, I guess, with N64 games, and if you put it on a modern compiler, it runs so much better. So I'm wondering if once decomp comes out for TUI and then they, recompile it, maybe the lag is better or gone. I don't know. Probably. I mean, it'll still probably be there, but
Sure, the lag. I just like the N64. Sure, the lag is annoying, but it's the charm of the system.
yeah,
That's kind of the general basis of this whole
Yeah.
discussion of people's
Yeah.
preference. It's just nostalgia. That's all it is. And
Yeah.
that's why I said like earlier we were talking about it and you're like, oh, I don't know what kind of problem it is, and I said it's not really much of a problem. It's a brain problem, and it's not even much. Like I said, it's not much of a problem. It's people's thoughts on what they prefer. It's sure anybody could go and run on it, but they just like when they want to speedrun something, they want to do it on an original system, and they want to do it where it originally came out.
Because it's just most pure.
Yeah, that's where it started. That's where they want it to be.
Boomerist of the boomers. King Boomer here. Come on.
But this is all true. Asmi he's right, because GDO still puts OTRs on his EverDrive and plays OTRs on his N64. And doesn't do them on an emulator, which is fair. But besides that, if I'm gonna run TUI, I'm gonna run TUI no DCW on N64. That's just because
Yeah. Because you can't really even do it on Xbox anyways.
Yeah. So, but if I were to do 100%, I would definitely do it on Xbox, just because when I would get the urge to play TUI, I would just go and play that casually on Xbox, because the lag is just so goddamn annoying. It's so annoying. Ugh. If there's any game that deserves a remake, it's that game.
Yeah.
Oh, first CCW really failed. This sucks.
Yep.
That's tough. Damn. I think this alone kind of seals the deal for Trep.
We'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is probably, I would say, I don't know. I would say it's the hardest trick in the game, but maybe some people disagree.
Some people say it's easier than MMM early, but I
don't know. Who said that? Who said that? Call him out right now.
I don't know who. I can't remember. I've heard from some people say it's a little easier, but I don't believe that for a minute.
I think it's not like conceptually, like, I don't know. It's just at a point in the run.
I know Schloxer said it once.
Bro got he probably got it like 5 times in a row that day, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, it's so much easier." I don't know.
I'm not using Schloxer as a basis, but I know Schloxer has said it once.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that's too.
Yeah, dude. It's so hard. On a GameCube, I think. He doesn't like swap controllers either. I don't think so.
No. It's
Ah,
because
man.
you get the nice lines with GameCube.
That is true. But the start button and the B and A button, it's just in such an awkward spot to do punch cancels. And like, I mean, I guess start's not that bad, but he's also wasting some gold feathers. How's the? Is he fine with 5 gold feathers into CCW?
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of low.
You need 7. Well, you don't even need 7. 7 is what you get, but you can do it with 6. You get some gold feathers in winter, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, because yeah, he used to do Zubas, so I'm like,
You can
have enough.
You only need 4 for Zebras.
Okay. I thought it was like maybe. I thought it was maybe 5. I mean, I think you can actually just skip the gold feather usage on the snare bears. There's faster strats, I think.
Yeah,
Where you can just like do a beak bust recoil, I think, to get it. So.
You need 4 to do the whole thing, but 3 is if you get good RNG.
Oh, okay. Oh, he turned the camera. That's not good. Okay, he's
it.
good though.
Oh, that sucks.
To do that.
his MMM early fails and his CCW early fails were the exact same amount. He failed MMM early twice and he failed CCW twice.
Yeah.
That's tough.
One definitely loses more time than the other, but at least we got into the level and it didn't stay here for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You know.
How much time has he lost this run? Oof, that's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So his best possible time is a 2:01. Like on the dot, 2:01.
Mm-hmm.
And Trep's right now is still 1:57:32.
Why did Trep pause there? That was weird.
Maybe. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe fat fingered it, but I'm like, I don't think you can fat finger that. It's pretty far away.
Yeah, let me check. Actually, I don't think you can.
Oh no, he got that honeycomb. Oh wait, no, I guess he needed to. Never mind, that's good.
Yeah, doing the DD Lux strat here, which I don't even know if it actually saves time. It might just be a tie, but it's pretty cool though. I like it. Where you beak bomb into the wall.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have been doing that now. I do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean DD Lux, he found like 2, like the MMM early strat where you like
Peck into the
break the
grate.
grate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep fluttering into the air.
TSR is drunk. What are you talking about? DD Lux is one of the greatest minds of our generation.
That beak bomb saves 1.1 seconds. Didn't Trep find it?
Did he? I don't know. I saw it on DD Lux's stream first, so maybe it was Trep saying, "Hey, try this on DD Lux's stream," and then because I remember DD Lux finding it or something. Yeah, Trep, speak your truth. Tell us.
Be the first Xbox runner to do CCW early right now.
Imagine.
Nice clip.
I just like found it before the tourney started or whatever, or the match started.
Watch a CCW early in on Xbox be way easier on Xbox than N64.
Oh yeah, it probably will be because no lag, so you could probably do some interesting setups. Yeah. Because like people, I think Ring Rush and 8-Bit were telling me to like maybe try the setup like from the 640 note door loading zone, and then maybe from 765. But I don't know, the one near the button seems the fastest to me, so it's been working out pretty well. Even if it does save time from lag on N64, it just still works out to be faster than any other loading zone.
Funder's gonna get good Zub RNG right here. Watch.
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn. Oh, so he did find it. Oh my gosh. Trep is a legend. Here, come on. I swear I saw Diddy Lux find it on his stream. I swear. I swear. I swear.
I swears it.
I swear it. Maybe they found it at the exact same time. You never know.
Shout out a Banjo Runner. I'm gonna shout out DD Lux for finding the faster movement in RBB, whatever that room is called. It was totally DD Lux, 100%. You heard it here. Trep is a liar and a snake.
And
I'm
taking
kidding.
credit, what the
I'm
hell?
kidding, Trep. We love you. Shout out a Banjo Runner. I don't know who's running on all these banjos, but they need to stop. It's not good for your feet. It's not good
Don't
for
do
your
it.
feet.
Don't do it.
Oh god. Nice zip.
Did we get a zip? A
Well,
zippity zip?
I actually haven't seen. I haven't done the. He just went up the Funder went up the thing really fast. Up that little hill.
Yeah, zips are pretty cool, but not useful for anything yet.
Imagine DK having his own open world-ish like open world-ish like game like Odyssey, except with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and the 64 game back at it again. That would be great. I think a lot of people want it. I think a lot of people would want that. Has there been any memes? Yes, Reg. Lots of memes. Oh boy. Some might say and question, wait, these are world record runners right now?
I know, what the hell? These are like, this is this, what do you call it? Oh my god, what's Song's tournament that he wanted to do? Forgot the name of it. Like the novice tournament? We're in the novice tournament. We got brand new runners right here, right now.
It's so funny. Schlongster mentioned this novice tournament and then never again.
Well, that just happens. He does that. And what do you need to have to get into it? Wasn't it like a sub? No, the cutoff was 220, right?
Oh, I just bashed my elbow on my table and now half my arm is numb. Ah!
Got that funny bone.
Pins and needles. Instant. I think, yeah, it was 217 was the cutoff, which is a weird number.
I have a 217, so that's great.
Which is a weird number in my mind.
That's awesome. Now I can't go into the tournament. Or at least I have it on Xbox. I still have a 226 on fucking N64, so that time is horrible. God, I need to get back into 100%. It's not my category.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm more of I want to break the game and break it so bad that it cries. So.
Just find a sandcastle skip that saves everybody so much time.
Yeah, I mean, you could just... I mean, you can use the B, but... I don't know.
If you found a way to do sandcastle skip that wasn't long to do, I feel like sandcastle skip would save a lot more time in any category, like any. Like even any percent and 100%.
It would for the BBDA, Bottles Bonus Desync Adventure route, you'd probably save a lot of time there because you actually need to collect that Jiggy in order to access Bottles Bonus, so yeah, that might be interesting. You save time there. And we'll save time pretty much, yeah, in every category. Maybe except for like just standard 80%. So.
Another one would be getting into Gobi's Valley early.
It's so like I swear, like on Xbox, I think you get a little bit more height doing a backflip near the entrance, and it's just you barely can't get to it. But
I think if there's any skips that I would like to see that are probably realistically possible, would be Gobi's Valley early, Sandcastle skip, and the water switch outside MMM.
Yeah.
Those are the
I just
ones
want
that
to find a way to get in there early because that would mean free pumpkin. So.
Yeah, because then if there was a way to realistically do that, then like those I feel like are all realistically possible. I think Vile Skip is 100% just cope and will always be cope. It'll never happen.
It is. Yeah. I don't know about that. Probably some stupid Xbox thing, if ever. So. Like some sort of flag transfer glitch. And it wouldn't even like save time at all. It would just be cool, like, oh, we can do this now. Cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Trep. My dog. Let him in, dream, okay? That's just it, Rag. It'll always be a dream.
But yeah, as you're saying with like the remake, all these skips will probably be found like the very first day, and it'll be so funny.
Then yeah,
Like,
at that point, everybody
the
would
Biologic is
run.
like out of bounds or something. You just go grab it.
At that point, everybody would run the remake.
Oh, it. The problem is that sometimes they like to make the remasters speedrun friendly, and I feel like that kind of ruins the charm of speedrunning.
I
Because
can see that.
I feel like pandering to speedrunners is kind of bad. It's probably not a good idea. Like, you could, like, put a leaderboard in there, but just, like, don't change gameplay because of speedrunners.
Yeah. I think Metroid Dread is the only one that actually does it right. They only do a speedrun-like thing only for bosses. They actually have literally, like, a split functionality, I think, in Dread for that.
Yeah.
Naming games open-ended for speedrun potential is good. Yeah. I agree, just don't pander to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing that I think something like a Banjo remake could do that would be beneficial for all ends is to create an in-game FFM.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It wouldn't be that hard at all. Just have that as an option, like a mystery bonus or something. I don't know.
Like
In the menu or whatever.
Yeah.
Before you start the game, like, hey, do you want to start with all the moves on your next adventure, New Game Plus?
Yeah, basically.
And then you just press yes. And if you want to not do that, then you just press no. And that would be 2 different categories.
Yeah, just like how FFM and no FFM is.
But then they gotta make it so that you get free feathers and stuff, like as you start the game. That would be great too.
I think they would do that because FFM's not intentional, right? So they would probably set you up with a set amount of resources for that.
Yeah. Imagine it's just like the DDA file. They just like give you 25 limbo tokens as well. That would be crazy.
That'd be wild.
But no. I don't know. This is just dreaming at this point.
I would say another thing that I would do quality of life improvement for a remake is de-transforming anywhere you want rather than having to go back into Momo's hut.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I suggested that for BK Rando, so that'd be kind of a cool feature. Nice fall big clip though. I wonder when people are gonna. I don't think it's probably gonna. It's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Maybe in like 80%, but that backflip bit clip that you could do during fall big clip, I think that saves like a couple seconds. So I don't know.
Imagine de-transforming inside Vile. Well, there'd be areas where you couldn't do it. Like it'd be blocked off. You could easily code that in where it's like that functionality just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could just be like, oh yeah, you can't do it here. Because it's like, that's what Banjo-Tooie does a lot with the clockworks. You know? Like, you'll shoot it through a loading zone and be like, oh yeah, you can't leave. Like, I think the bubble in Cloud Cuckoo Land, like, the text box is such bullshit. It's like, oh, you can't go in there as the clockwork. Only as Banjo-Kazooie. Don't ask me, this is just how it works. That's literally what Jam Jar says.
Yeah.
It's like so forced. It's like, oh yeah. like so obvious. Immersion ruined.
But I think if you were able to de-transform anywhere, like that would be very nice. That would save
Yeah.
that would save a lot of time, I think. Like you could de-transform anywhere in Grunty's lair, and then it would be kind of nice to have the option per level that you're in, so that way you don't always have to go to Mumbo's space, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine if you in a remake you just get like a pouch of magic powder or whatever, and you're able to transform anywhere you want.
Yeah.
I've always said that in a new Banjo game, it'd be really cool to have a new ability for beginning people. Like in a new Banjo game, not a remake or anything. Ability for Banjo to sniff where Jiggy locations are.
Like just sniff it out like in Majora's Mask, where you can just sniff around with that mask.
Yeah, basically, or like when you're the wolf in Twilight Princess and you could sniff and you see a trail.
That too, yeah. But yeah, I think on like Xbox 2e they added a menu that gives you Jiggy hints.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like that.
But that's what I think it'd be kind of neat if you just kind of had that where you kind of were able to just like you could sniff in the general direction of where a Jiggy could be. You know? Yeah. Fuck you, Carl.
That was kind of close. No grip grab in this game.
Yeah.
It was kind of far.
Grip grab in BK would be kind of neat too, actually. That's a cool little quality of life.
Kind of cool. I think, I mean, the mechanics with like clipping up from certain like services, like if you're like 50 units, like above or below, the thing that you're about to like jump onto, you'll just like get pushed up, kind of like a stair. So yeah, I think that was like severely nerfed in 2e because of grip grab. So that's why you sometimes like get stuck on certain walls or whatever when you're trying to get up them, you know?
Yeah. You kind of need that note, Funder. So yeah, 2e has got signposts and Jiggy's temple, but I mean, like, it would just be kind of neat to have like an ability where you could just like utilize.
Yeah, I forgot.
Banjo he's a bear. He's got good sense of smell. You could just, you know, use his sniff snuff, and there you go. He can.
Yeah,
he's got like it'd be just a fun little cute move for, you know, just a different kind of ability.
Yeah.
It'd be a move that you wouldn't need in like a speedrun category, but it's there for people who can't figure out how to find stuff. Catering to the casual players who, and the kids who would be like, I can't find this Jiggy! Where's the Jiggy?
But yeah, you know people would complain if you change the game too much, you know? It's like, uh-oh.
I want dude, any modder out there, that would be fucking cool. I've wanted that. Imagine having a ghost of your best run, just like the Mario Kart time trials. I've wanted something like that so much. That would help for speed running, like training. Imagine if Azmi's boot camp, and all he did was take his world record routing, and that was the boot camp.
Yeah.
And then you could just follow his movement lines and everything. That would
it's gotta be Napper too. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably would be like a Phantom Banjo or something, but probably would be better.
Sorry. Funder's world record route. Second place routing. Thank you. Sorry,
yeah.
True.
Excuse me. We have world record holder here. We're watching right now.
Couldn't you just put your VOD over your splits? I've tried that, but it's very hard and annoying and tedious because then you just have to like, oh, wait, I gotta go back, redo it. When you could be in a level, you're practicing a level like Gobi's, and you could just have it constantly go in line, or you could press start, reset, set where your ghosts are going, and then as soon as you are out of the pause menu, the ghost goes. You know what I mean?
But yeah. It's just like you could probably build that into the practice ROM, but I feel like that would cause a lot of lag, and it would make it so that it would be like really hard to compare.
Yeah.
It would only work on an Xbox practice ROM because you know, no lag. But Xbox practice ROM coming soon to a store near you. 2030.
Yeah. That's what we were just kind of talking about too. Zoinks, it would fuck up your visuals. It would cause a lot of lag and stuff. But it would just be neat to have as a practice thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is already a thing on like the Chewy practice ROM, but it'd be cool to have like some sort of bit clip, like assister or something, like where you can it'll tell you if you're off course once you're doing a bit clip setup, and so that'd be like a really easy way to learn.
It does. It has the coordinates.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about, like it shows you like step by step, like exactly if you're on the right frame or
Oh,
not.
it tells you if you're on step 1 through 7. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, it does? Okay, that's sweet. See, I thought Wet already did that. I don't know why. So I think I remember that. Yeah, for the old ones. They got to do the new ones. But yeah, the new Uchi rolled early. I've been doing it. It's pretty consistent. It's just the only problem is that you get those like weird lag frames. And it just causes it not to work consistently, so it's unfortunate. But honestly, that run is so easy now. Like everything, like the bit clips are the hardest part, and then just doing the rest of the run is so easy. Like it's actually ridiculously easy. So if you can just get those all first try, like there's not that many twirlies either. So
Tourney in itself
like
is
4.
Tourney itself is actually kind of an easy game besides like a couple things.
Yeah, I mean any percent no bit clips and like any percent, but any percent no DCW. That's pretty difficult, I would say. That's a pretty like with all the clockwork shots. And,
I don't know. I've
you
messed around with some clockwork shots. They're not hard, at least for me.
Yeah, they're not too difficult, but it's hard to get them consistently and, you know, that kind of stuff.
I think that's what attracts me to no DCW is because whenever I'm playing Tourney casually, I always try to use as much clockwork breaking as possible. So maybe I'm just like, hell yes, a category made just for me.
Yeah, no, clockworks are fun to break. They are. You know, you just shoot it through a crack in your in another room, and you skipped a lot of the game. So
yeah. Okay, back to this for a minute. So Trep is doing all of his B stuff, and we have BGS for Funder. I forget, how much does Trep have left?
so right now he has to do obviously boob clip, go into the cauldron, go back to Spiral Mountain,
Chap,
go into Mumbos.
We're gonna be looking at some boob right now, so if you're under the age of
Yeah.
18, please close your eyes.
Yeah.
It's not safe for
Don't
work.
be looking.
Ooh, look at this boob. Oh, he failed the boob. Wow, he's grabbing all of his boob right now.
Oh.
He's copping a feel!
Oh no. Consent.
He didn't consent. He was grinding boob. Why would you be grinding a boob? That's just mean. Nice
There
boob.
we go.
Nice boob.
Okay. See if he gets the under cauldron strat. Nice. That's really cool. I like that strat a lot. You go underneath. And that saves quite a bit of time. Having to land and go and jump into the cauldron.
That's unfortunate for Funder. Funder has been having a run. Just peck.
I thought he was about to do a zip there. I was like, oh. I think it's called like the backwards forward long trot or something. I don't know who named that, but there's a glitch you can do with Bubble Goop Swamp that just like flings you off to a completely different floor triangle.
Never seen that before.
It's funny, dude. It's really cool. Like you can go from the beginning of the level all the way towards like the frogs.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that works on... Oh, you're talking about Boob? Yeah, that works on all versions. Yep, that's Universal RBA. Works on NSO, works on Xbox, works on N64.
So what Storm is saying is that no matter what, you can always see some boob.
Yeah, no, you can always do it.
Under the cauldron. Can you do under the cauldron?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can.
I like how you can just jump over the Mumbo cutoff. You know? He's like, it's just only applies to the floor. So if you go up high enough, you can just be like, Mumbo's like, oh, well, I guess I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's like a sphere, so it's like not on the ceiling of the roof there, so you can just go over it. It's pretty lucky that that's the case, or you wouldn't be able to bring the bee into Mumbo's without some sort of clip. So,
Yeah.
and that would be pretty detrimental to Xbox, because I mean, there is termite skip without RBA, there's that frame perfect stuff, but it's really difficult, and I don't even think it saves time, honestly.
Yeah.
I think B still saves a lot of time, because you can skip the jiggy jig, you can get those notes, and it's really fast, you void out. So, and you can get the honeycomb, you can get the eye jiggy, you can get a couple jiggies in Mumbos, save it for later, so a lot of jiggy jig skips.
Did you not forget a honeycomb and spiral? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because on N64 you can just count them in increments of 2, but on Xbox it's like all over the place, so it's kind of hard to pay attention and figure out if they missed one or not.
I still think this might be Trep's game, so I think we're in for another run.
Yep. Unless Trep gets like 8 picture questions in a row.
Didn't that happen to the What happened the last run? The last race that we had here, didn't?
I don't remember. Those are like early races. I can't watch those.
This is a rematch, by the way, folks. For those that don't know, this is a rematch from the winners bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll have a rematch of a rematch if Trep wins this.
Yeah, I'm glad that Xbox does this grab a strat with B. I think it's so cool. Grab it with the B there.
That is kind of nice, yeah. Like the audio just like breaks for a minute too. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What the hell happened to the audio?
What's going on? But the only thing that sucks is that there's RNG at the end of the run, which is for these
Nice
ancient
clip.
ones.
Nice clip.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent. So that's nice. You got it. I don't know what that movement was.
I think he was struggling a little bit after.
Yeah, I think
like
he might have
last
pressed
run.
A too many times.
That is the worst camera angle.
It's not that bad. You just gotta go down. I mean, you could probably not even like change the camera angle if you probably save time, but you have to do some blind movement.
You know, another quality of life improvement for the B if they did a remake, instant fly dropping for the B. So that way you don't have to like go all the way down to the ground. You can just press a button and you just completely stop all flight and you just fall.
You just gotta watch a cutscene, and there you go. You can already have it on N64.
Like
See,
something like
go,
that.
watch that. There you go.
Something like that, but you don't have to do a cutscene or you just press a button.
Yeah, you're right. That should totally be a thing. Because like, it would just make the beast so much better. Also, like maybe have it so that it has sparkles coming out like Banjo-Tooie, so you know that the B button actually does something.
Yeah.
Because I did not know that until I started running the game that the B went faster if you held B.
Oh yeah.
So.
The B went faster
And also,
if you hold B.
I would say maybe have it so that the R button's always held too when you're like swimming and stuff.
Or I missed the note. Or at least mention it somewhere in the game.
I think that's
it
actually
does not
part
tell
of the
you.
route. Yeah. I think you're supposed to miss that note if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so. I think you're supposed to get it.
I think you dive down, and so it's a little bit faster, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. With the B moves, oh crap, Asmi, I think you gotta get another record, dude. I think your 80% record's now. You didn't know about that? It's over. Show over, bro. You gotta get back.
It's Banjo over.
I know. Wait, how did you get into BGS early then? What? Oh, I jail.
Wait, there's a B?
Face the other direction. There you go. Okay, we're good.
All right, so he's got Vile and then Furnace Fun. Trep's got this and FP. And then Furnace Fun.
Yeah.
FP will be much faster than Vile.
Yeah, dude, Boggy Race 2 with the B always makes me nervous watching this. Because I can't actually even do this consistently at all.
Really?
I've tried to learn it, yeah. I don't know.
No, maybe, I don't know if it's easier on NoFM, but NoFM doing this was...
Well, it's easier on Xbox, for sure. And I've only done it, like, I've only practiced it on N64, so maybe that's why. But, because the steering is really bad. Because it's inconsistent on N64.
I thought it was... I don't know, I got pretty good at it. I never really had that much of an issue.
Yeah, I think Trep's the same way, so... knock on wood.
Commentator curse.
I know.
Yeah, I agree, Rag. It's the most fun in NoFM.
It just makes me so nervous watching it, though. Because I remember watching BMO do NoFM a couple years ago, and it was just so nervous watching him do it.
That is fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Clean.
Good.
Clean.
Nice little push, too, at the end.
Clean. Forgot I had sound bites.
Clean.
Even worse now in NoFM since you get the pink ginger during the race. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, that pink ginger.
Okay.
All right.
FFM time. Our furnace
One
fun.
more, I think one more jiggy, and we are almost done here.
Round 2, baby.
And that's Hundo of the Collectibles.
So, how this will work, you guys, is we'll probably take a little break to, you know, stand up, get the blood moving, let them set up FFM, go to the bathroom, and we'll come back and we'll do another. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go into studio mode, go to the stream starting screen, and get rid of the little timer background. So that way I can just have the intro play without it. There we go.
Oh yeah, I think this right here is the second longest cutscene in the game that you can't skip on Xbox. Pretty bad.
That's kind of crazy.
Because the Spiral Mountain one is the longest cutscene, or at least the longest text box in the entire game.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Maybe Trep loses going for tile skip. There's no way you won't.
Just yeet it.
It would be wild to see him go through like 3 picture questions though.
Is this still a sub 2 pace or no?
Yeah, it is 159.26.
Oh, cool. Baked beans be like. Okay. No Joker. Come on.
No picture question. He's a tour guy.
He's a tour guide, yeah. Unoptimal menu navigation, -1 points.
Minus 5 minutes from the run.
I know, yeah.
He's a tour guide? Yeah.
Funder's got to invoke the like 1 minute Xbox rule right now. So he gets that free one. Xbox is cheating.
Johnny! He's a gore tide. Ew, God.
Ooh.
I don't even want to know what that... I don't even want to visualize that. Sounds horrible. Where were the memes this race? Oh, everywhere. Oh, everywhere. We'll discuss that momentarily, Blasty.
Alright, we got one more time loss here, which I think this is actually the longest cutscene in the entire game that you can skip on Xbox, but there we go, we got it. Or,
This is like crucial to skip for Xbox runners.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the longest cutscene, or at least text box. I think it is. So it's nice that you can skip it still.
Yeah. 10 is pretty good. So never not laugh at the fucking multi-grunty laugh.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Ooh, wow, that was like,
It was really close.
yeah. So yeah, this could, you know, you never know with this type of fight.
God, those egg shots are like
Under-
instant on Xbox.
Yeah.
Where did Funder lose time? Oh, a lot of places. Mostly in the bit
yeah.
clips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mostly in bit clips.
Oh, I think Trep got the good RNG text box for that.
He lost. He failed MMM early and CCW early twice. Nice shot. Nice nimpole skip.
Nice. Stick ups. I'm gonna stick you up.
Can you get soft lock on Xbox?
No. I have a suspicion that it was patched out on PAL, but it might be like an NTSC 1.0 thing. I think it's because of like the lag, so no lag means no soft lock.
Fair.
'Cause, I mean, if anybody's gotten soft lock on NTSC 1.1 or PAL, please tell me, because that'll be good for my research purposes.
He got
Oh,
dog
just a
skip.
dog skip.
He got dog skip without even
I
us
was like-
looking at it.
I saw the black, like,
I know.
outline of the
We had
room,
the
and I was
exact.
like, oh yeah, there you go.
We realized it the exact same way. I was watching Trep and didn't even notice that he went for dog skip. That's really funny.
I was like, oh, nice. Is that gonna be a gold split for him? Was that first try? I know
That
he
was-
plays on 1.1.
That
Yeah,
was first try. Watch 1.1 be the actual fastest.
it would be funny. That's why I've been trying to like document version changes, just so like maybe if like there could be like some text box or something you can like skip like on
GG.
GG's. GG.
GG.
British guy won.
GG.
Oh
Man,
man.
what a meme run for both you guys.
Mimi and Creamy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Well, as Funder is going through this grunty fight, and before we take a just momentary break before we jump right back into another run. So, man, I have a couple notes for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, Trep GG, you did it. Congratulations. You
Well done,
you-
well
you-
done.
Well done. That's round.
Jeez.
We reset. Now we go again.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a couple things I want to mention for the both of you. I'll start with Funder.
Okay.
Funder, what were your thoughts on missing those twinklies?
Oh, yeah, I was not paying attention.
So I was like, dude, we were both like, oh, he missed a twinkly.
I sadly went when my timer was, I think, at 50, not 49, and I must have been so very close.
Yeah,
Do
you're
it.
probably on like the frame. I'll kind of jump between because that one was kind of like I just wanted to like touch base on real quick on both. Your bolt jump fail, Trep. I know it's more free on Xbox. That's tough, buddy.
I hate it when that happens. I'm mashing both triggers and still nothing. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had
Maybe
some.
like to time that.
You guys had some issues kind of everywhere. Like, overall, Funder, like, your movement was okay, like, throughout your whole run, except for, like, a couple things. There were, like, maybe a few things here and there, but nothing that were kind of, like, on Trep's level. Even though Trep did win, Trep had a lot of movement problems. Like doing bolt jump fail. He failed the TTC chest, which
That was really weird. I don't know how that.
I think I know why, because you held down instead of holding left or right and getting that that note.
I do that a lot for some reason. Yeah.
So because you lost a lot of your height right there. So when you flew up after grabbing the note from the alcove, you weren't at the proper level of height that you needed to be going into that. So I think that's what screwed you up. But yeah, that was kind of rough because then it took you a couple tries to even get into the actual chest.
Yeah.
Trep also failed water pyramid, not water pyramid clip or anything. He legit just failed water pyramid. He missed out on the timer.
Oh,
The top of that thing is so slippery.
Yeah, he fell.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing up there and having a dance party? Like, damn.
Yeah, he fell off the top and he had to re-go through all that. So that was rough. And then he missed the Sir Slushes.
That was bullshit. The first one I'm happy with. I'll deal with that. But that second one was so stupid. I feel like that should have hit. But,
Yeah, that was all me. But Funder missed both bit clips twice. MMM early failed twice. CCW early failed twice.
Yeah, that is really rough.
So this would have been Funder's run if not for those. I feel like because you lost a fuck ton of time.
Yeah, from Click Lockwood early, it was about just under 2 or 3 minutes. No, 2 minutes. Just under 2 minutes of time loss, and then MMM early was a minute and a half.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of interesting to see how both this run play out because while Funder had better movement, but failed the bit clips, Trep ended up winning even though he didn't have as much scary time losses like Funder did because Trep ended up getting first try, MMM early. Like, granted it was a little slow. I think you missed a few twirlies at the beginning, but still not bad.
Yeah. That's like 10 seconds.
But you guys did great other than that. So good job. Good job.
Shoutouts to first try dog skip. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. We were gonna mention that. Like, we were watching both Storm and I had the exact same reaction. We were watching Trep, and then we saw a black screen on you. We're like, oh, you got first try dog skip.
Yeah.
Because we both got caught on the black screen on your end. That's what threw us.
It
was really funny. But anyway, so I think it would probably be wise for if everyone needs to go take a bathroom break, go set up FFM, take a few minutes. We'll probably come back within like maybe 10 minutes ish, 10 or so minutes. So guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back here in just a moment. We're going to be doing another run, so sit tight, have a good time, go grab snackies. It's time we got to see who's going to be taking home the gold. This is the final match of the day. Normally we don't do this, so yeah, I hope you guys stick around. It's going to be fun, and we'll be back momentarily. You guys can go ahead and get up and do your thing. I'm going to make sure I get music going, so you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me ramble. Alrighty, guys, we'll be back momentarily. Thank you guys, and yeah, see you soon.